Hello and welcome to an episode that I've been looking forward to recording for a long time. In this episode, I'm going to release 30 or so vassals to become independent and then just build up their own territory. I am playing this empire that started off as farmers and was very peaceful and nice to the aliens around us until the Khan spawned, and then the Scourge kind of built a lot of tensions in the universe. Basically, people that I thought of as allies betrayed us and attacked us, and so we became xenophobic. And also, this guy became our immortal ruler. We got the Divine Sovereign event, and yeah, I decided that since he was warlike and not too anti-Xeno, that he wouldn't kill off all the Xenos. He'd just kill off the ones that betrayed him and build a stronger galaxy. But yeah, I think the first thing I need to do here is I actually need to release all these vassals, because I haven't done that yet. I thought about not doing that in this episode, but you know, it's not a big deal. It won't take too long. I hope that these guys are all gonna be like happy enough when I do release them. But yeah, there we go. How do I get back to that? I just press escape, and then I'm going to go down this list. You'll see how many are about to become independent. A lot of them are xenophobic. Not all of them are, but a lot of them are. These guys aren't because of how I obtained them as vassals. These guys were, I think, like a nation that I integrated, or not integrated, became a protectorate. So there's going to be a couple things out there that play a little bit differently. This is really loud, the in-game volume in my ear. I'm going to turn down that a tiny little bit just to make it easier to hear myself and to think of what I'm doing. But yeah, there's going to be a couple guys in here who aren't like the rest. And yeah, as you can probably tell, I came up with some little names for them. I like the names. I didn't do that in the last episode. I can talk about what I did in between this episode and the last one now. I think that it's pretty interesting. These guys all seem to like me except for them, because I was genocidal. Aw, you guys can't get over that, huh? These guys can. They're all like, sure, you killed off most of our people, but then you released us. I hope they don't conquer each other too quickly. I want this to be an interesting galaxy. Look at all this. They have a Casus Belli on us. I wonder what that is. It's probably because I'm a purger or something like that. Watch them all band up against me. Closed borders. Oh, I shouldn't have closed borders, should I? I should. Whatever. They're already independent, huh? Let's release these guys then. Just gotta keep on moving. Eventually they'll all be free. I wish I could release the Julans, because the way I got them, they're gonna be the one people that I can't release. I got them from a fallen empire. The Crusaders awoke and conquered the what do you call it? This empire up here. The only other one that's gonna have color in their borders. And I can't release them, which is kind of annoying. I can make claims, but I don't think I can go to war over them, which is strange. But whatever. As you can probably see here, there's some territory that I haven't conquered and I left uncolonized. I put everybody on one planet. In case you're just joining me now, I put everybody on like one planet, and I'm releasing them all one by one, because I thought it'd be kind of funny. and interesting, and I could probably come up with a good story to go with it, and I have. I think that we wanted to empower the Shroud. We have done that. We wanted to get rid of our enemies, those who betrayed us, make the galaxy loyal and better, more shrouded. We definitely made more species get the psychic trait than ever before. I think everything that's alive has like the psychic trait now, basically, except for like a small portion of people here and there. I'm not sure where this is. It's not in our galaxy, or not in our planet, I think. That Benthal is avoided my persecution because it got like a migration treaty with somebody at one point. But yeah. We also were able to exterminate all the robots, and I think because my people believe that robotics is, or our policy is to make it illegal, that all these nations that I just created, like this one, are going to not like robots. They're going to have that policy, at least initially. There's, I think, one or two materialist nations out there, and they may make robots, and if they do, we may come out of our shells to conquer again. But we'll see. How am I doing? I'm pretty far down this list. I wonder if this is the best way of doing this. Maybe I can change the order in which the names are displayed. Like this. And then it'll be quicker, maybe? Don't make claim. Release. They're almost all released. And I think I will just play the game after I've released them. I want them all to all start at the same time so that nobody gets a lead on the other ones. I think that makes it more fair. I think because I'm no longer way stronger than them, they're actually liking me a little bit more now, which is cool. Nice little mechanic they put in there. Let's get rid of all these guys. I'm interested to see if they can reclaim their capital, their old homeland. Because they did get displaced a little bit by the Horde, the oh so evil Horde. I may just go to my empire here and see what I have I can't do it like that. If I click on it like this, there we go. You can see that I have 3 and 2 of them I can release. Only I will hold on to one, but not because I want to. So that's got to be everyone, right? So I have a casus belli against them. I'm curious what that is. Subject. I could subject them and they could probably like try to rise up against me or something weird. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. Anyways. I think it's time to unpause. like Zappo, Exactifund, Sanctuary. I don't remember creating that one. I'm curious which one this one is. Must be, oh, one of my old protectorates, huh? I wonder how many Zappos there are in the galaxy. I feel like I didn't give them a planet. I may have. There's only 9 of them in the galaxy. They filled up this planet though, huh? That's an interesting one. I'll be interested to see where that one goes. I probably won't be able to see when people expand too clearly, so I'm just gonna let it go quickly for a while and try and keep an eye out for that type of stuff. Look, there are already alliances forming, non-guarantee things. Let's see. You've got 2 things, 2 non-aggression packs.
Incoming transmission.
The Weavers of Fate have 1. They have 1. Yeah, this is cool. They're all kind of like banding together, creating their own little federations. Eventually, I imagine they'll run out of territory and start hating each other. It is inevitable. And while they're doing that, we must build up our ring worlds. It is our destiny. Look at this. I still have a positive economy with the giant fleets that I have. This is great. Just keep building this stuff. I haven't even like fully taken care of these things. What was that? People want to trade with me and stuff? That's surprising. Honestly, I didn't think they would. Non-aggression packs, huh? Star Angels. Weavers of Fate. They don't need my alliances. I don't want to affect their alliances and their network of things. I want them to form their stuff naturally, so we will let them do things on their own for now. Cool. This is over one of my planets. Should probably go to here. Let's see if anybody... I can pretty much see everything. You gotta explore the territory, it looks like. Should have probably cleared out all the pirate bases, huh? I can still do that for people. Who has good movement speed? I guess pretty much all of them. You get to go here. Guild the pirate station. I wonder if there's anything else that I missed. Oh, I never cleared that out, that's right. I'll let that nation try and get research from it. Oh, and there's a pirate thing apparently here. I hope their fleets don't get destroyed by that.
Incoming transmission.
Bad pirates. Where was I building my last ring world? Can't remember anymore. Is it right here? Yeah, I'm working on that bit right there. And then I can do this very soon. Cool. Gotta make my territory as cool as possible. I think we're no longer an Imperium, to be honest. I don't know what we are. But we are we're definitely a smaller nation. How about Guardians of Morgath? I can't spell very well, but I think I got it.
Construction complete.
Minerals and energy. That's what's important at this point. Should probably check on some planets that are close to my territory, see how they're doing in terms of resources. Can't see the surface, huh? Maybe I need to create my listening post right here in Oldor. Seems ridiculous making a construction ship when I probably have 1 million around here. Fly down there, huh? It's gonna take a little while. I think building one makes more sense.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Should probably get this stuff if I can. Actually, I probably shouldn't have gotten that one, because I don't want to be quite as xenophobic as I have been in the past. Looks like I could get quite a bit more star bases if I wanted to, and I probably should. Like, support this area a little bit more. Feel like I might get rid of Sidir and Epsilon eventually, so building another ring world there would be a nice thing to do. I don't really need to see on their planets. I'll let the universe develop the way it will develop. They all have like no influence or anything like that. Did they all lose their star bases too? Because I totally spent time upgrading those. That's disappointing. So this is what I'm learning. They're gonna lose their star bases and stuff like that. But whatever. That's just how it is sometimes. Look, I can have 2 more colonized systems, a bunch of star bases. Yeah. Probably should. Cursa. Should I build you up, Cursa? Oh yeah, I did want to build this up, didn't I?
Incoming transmission.
Let's upgrade all this stuff so this becomes like a little
Strategic
Expendable
fleet
point.
detected.
There's a gateway right there, and what? How did I
One
dismantle
of our
that?
stations is beset by enemies.
Go there now. I'm so confused. How did that happen?
Incoming transmission.
I did not mean to dismantle anything around a gateway or anything like that. Really hope there's not more stuff like that. Oh, that's their pirates. I don't need to clear that out for them. Stop what you're doing. Go back to the station right there. Cool.
Incoming transmission.
Do they have all my research?
Incoming transmission.
They might. These guys have got to come into conflict soon, right? A galleon. Right there, okay. We have a fleet that's gonna get there eventually. They can have fun beating up my stuff. Hey look, they still kept their station that they upgraded. So they're not off to a terrible start, are they? Should probably give them research though.
Mining station martyred.
Oh boy. All the ones that are like these guys need research, because I think nations like this are gonna, not this one, but like the ones that I release, they're gonna just crush them if I don't give them research. Look, they're expanding. Like if I go to them and I try to give them research, they're on an equivalent level, so I need to give it to a couple people really quickly. Anyone who hates me, you get research now. And I'll even do it for that long. Border friction, I guess, is what's making them hate me. I think I just gave them the research deal. You can check that actually pretty easily. Whatever. Or was it? Not too far down here, right? Yeah, they're gonna get that. These guys need that trade deal. Enjoy. I think it would be above this. They're gonna need that. They'll probably get through a lot of this stuff with my help. Alright, that should be better for them now. Shroud, please. What's up, Shroud? Cool. Shroud seems happy.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
So I'm building this. It's gonna take 24. Is that right? Do I not have that architectural thingy on? I do. I thought it was like 1600, but okay.
Heretic station engaged.
Maybe I don't like have living metal in my... I do have living metal. Okay.
Incoming
So,
transmission.
let's see. They've built up this and this. They've built up here. Cool. So what, the outcasts are making a push out. The
Construction complete.
Lords of Irenium. Which look like Zlapos. They're Thelmar though. They're not Zlapos. They're different but they look similar.
Construction complete.
Silly gateway. I hate gateways. They really mess with mobility and things like that. As long as I control them, it's not a big deal. These guys have expanded. The Jarldom. The Claw. The Cult of Claw. They've a lot of them have pirates already to deal with, and they don't have like anything to fight against them. It's not exactly fair. Like, how are these guys supposed to fight off that? They don't have any fleet.
Incoming transmission.
Let's go kill that for them. We are pirate killers. Same with this one. Bring my fleets back pretty soon once we've killed the pirates that we can see. Because I don't want to do that too much. I do want them to defend themselves a little bit.
Construction complete.
Seems fair. This is obnoxious. There must be a way to turn that off. I will take a second to see if I can find a way to turn off notifications. Event pop-ups. Yes. Pause, pause. Yeah, alright. I see it there.
Heretic fleet engaged.
It's a music player, huh? I've never played around with that. Good for us. Killing pirates.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Hey, a rivalry. I think this is the first rivalry. Ooh. So you're rivaling, of course, somebody else. That makes sense. Templars. So one of the cyber people are already under threat from somebody else, huh? These guys are facing off against these guys.
Complete.
Oh, and I have vision in their system because I have a construction ship there. That's kind of cool. How are their pops faring? They're making a lot of food, it looks like. Pretty happy overall. But they finished their tradition trees, it looks like. Cool. These guys have expanded too, haven't they? Do any of these guys have planets in their borders? I can't wait to see when they get like their second planet. Who's gonna go for a second planet first? That's what I'm really looking for. They have one in their borders right here. A 13. You gonna go for it? I wouldn't if I was them. But I'm not. They're allowed to make their own decisions. I think these guys are going for the preserve, which I almost held on to, but it only can fit 20 pops, and there's 33 out of them out there. Didn't seem like much point. I do want to hold on to this, so I will upgrade. They've got pirates and no real way to fight them. Hey, look, they built up a little base. Good for them.
Incoming transmission.
The Devil's Maw. That's where the horizon signal is, huh? Probably should have held on to that. But if I do go through with that event chain, it'll be after I've already like basically conquered the universe again and made my people the protectors, and then, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll release them into little city-states, each a planet size, and then try and reconquer them as a new nation. Sounds kind of fun. Not easy, but yeah. It'd be a good challenge to end the series on. Should probably write that down. Horizon signals for after I've had to reconquer the galaxy if the Xenos force me to. I mean, honestly, I'd like them to make ring worlds and to make it easier for me to populate the galaxy with a lot of psychics. That's Morgath's long-term goal, and this is the path that he saw to get there the quickest. Right, Morgath? Oh, wise leader. Level 10 immortal. 246 years old. Yeah, I'd like to actually see how long I can play it as Morgath without driving myself crazy. Sounds pretty interesting to me. I could be getting a lot more from my sector if I connected everything in the sector. I should probably take the ring world off because I can.
Construction complete.
Tempted to look to see what's outside of these borders, so like I think mother and brother are definitely not connected to the rest of the sector. This one's just off by itself, so there's no point in putting that in that sector. I could put it in its own sector. For now, I won't. Get more resources that way. I think this one's far away.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, this should be its own sector.
Incoming transmission.
Still have some parts that aren't connected. Yeah, I thought that was fine. Wonder which ones aren't connected. That, and that. There we go. Alright. The boss are doing their jobs better. Oh, they hadn't declared them their rivals back, huh? Now the feeling's two ways. I got a promising officer. That's cool, I guess. Free leader. Ah, but you're not psychic. What? How's that possible? We have to go to species really quickly. There's 0 of these things in my empire, and yet they're still showing up. There we go. Everybody's a psychic lizard. Heretics. Get rid of them. Cannot permit them to stay.
Construction complete.
I have a feeling we'll have our first war in the next episode.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
I don't know how long it will take them to actually want to fight each other, but like these guys are pretty close to each other already. Should probably help them out by clearing out that world if I have a fleet anywhere near here. Yeah, go there. Here. Here. That one stays. It's super slow.
Incoming transmission.
Now, I'm starting to feel bad for these guys. I could have put them on a different planet, but I didn't. They're already rivaled with them. They get a good alliance, they might be okay. Come on, the Shard of Dignity. They'll help you out, right? They got size 25.
Heretic fleet detected.
I don't think they ever liked the Rixians. Bad fleet.
Incoming transmission.
I could probably even afford to build these up to the 200 limit.
Incoming transmission.
I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I do that. Where's this?
Construction complete.
This doesn't need to have any anchorage points. What it should have is as many defenses as possible. You don't need a fleet academy here. What we need is this. I think eventually I'll turn that over to a proper defense station. It's good to get energy where you can. I'm tempted to go down to here and build there. This seems like something we should have cleared out a while ago.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
What's this? Really?
Evading heretics.
These guys made a protectorate out of one of my old protectorates, I think. Wow. I'm shocked.
Our construction ship is beset by enemies.
They were that scared of
Incoming transmission.
these guys up here. Well, that's gonna give power to them, the shaman. The shaman are off to a good start. The Benthal. Honestly, guys, that was a good move.
Our construction ship is beset by enemies.
No.
Incoming transmission.
Construction ship. What will you do? Hey look, the shaman have a decent fleet down here. 700. They got a lot of minerals right there in their home system. It's a good start for them. Keep an eye on them. Let's see how people feel about you and the galaxy as a whole. You got Defenders of the Galaxy? Does everybody have that? No, not everybody. Repugnant Ruler. The Rixians have repugnance. I forgot about that. They gotta deal with that. Everybody's gonna hate this nation. A lot of people seem to have Defender of the Galaxy. Not everybody's taking that. It looks like they are going down the Unity trees pretty quickly, but they're going their own unique routes, which I like. I feel like the Dis are about to become a protectorate too, aren't they? If you compare this to that. Yeah, that's not looking good for them. Are the Diri in a similar situation? The Crusaders, they're growing too. I think the faithful protectors, they're gonna grow to be pretty big. It's hard to say. Looks like I let them keep some of their research even though I didn't want to. I think it was true to their nation though, so it's okay. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is going basically the way I wanted it to, with all the nations growing slowly. We're still terraforming things here and there, huh? That's gotta be one of the last things that I terraformed. For the most part, it's a Gaia world galaxy. I did leave one or two untouched so that people could make their own decisions about them. So let's see, what can I put on this? Probably should put that on there. Listening posts aren't that useful. Those are. Cyberx Alpha needs to be well defended, so I'm gonna put this here, this here, this here. Come back to that later.
Incoming transmission.
How is it that I haven't upgraded all of this? Definitely don't need this many shipyards. Seems a bit much. In fact, I don't think I need any.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Yeah, I have a lot of shipyards that I don't really need to keep as shipyards. I think for Colossus right here.
Incoming transmission.
It's like the same as the other one. Just the stuff I don't want. So we got guns, missiles, probably want some hangars. It's looking pretty good. Oh, capacity overload. I don't need that right now, do I? I mean, I could get it, just to say I have it, but I think I'd rather boost my mineral production. It's not looking too good, so I'll go with that. And we actually will go with this.
Construction complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh wow, more technology. Could go for psychic shields now. Just save that for when I need it. They seem to have a good amount of territory here. They got to this first, huh? The Eye of Truth got to Nugan before Star Angels. You guys got a little bit of border friction, huh? Ooh, these guys hate somebody. Oh, that's me. They hate me. The isolators do not seem to like them very much. Slavery policy. It's an autocracy. So they don't like slavery, huh? And you like voting. I'm sorry, dude, but you're kind of not in the best position to tell people what to do. Just being honest. Look, they've got people from all over the galaxy. Hey, this guy's even psychic. I must have accidentally displaced them here or something, and I was purging their kinds. I think they've been spending their money on their economy. I definitely wanted to help out people like this. I might give them just some minerals to make them feel like they got a chance. Here, you guys can have like 1,000 minerals. Let's see, Control Shift. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Here, have 1,000 minerals. Same with these guys. They're materialists actually. You know what? For sportsmanship, we will give you some minerals. You can have 1,000 minerals. Nope, not that. That would be bad. We can't give them, yeah, 1,000 monthly minerals. That sounds great. Here, for sportsmanship. Same with these guys. They're probably gonna need a little mineral boost.
Incoming transmission.
Some people just haven't moved much, like these guys. They seem to be pretty happy just sitting still. Making minerals, energy. That's cool.
Heretic fleet detected.
So much hatred. Still not a negative place with the shard of dignity here. Although building out into this system definitely puts them on a much more negative path. Let's see how the horde is doing. How's my horde? You guys building up your territory a little bit? Looks like it. They didn't really need to because they had good territory to start with. Now going out to here seems like a good move for the Lords of Irinaman. How do I say that? Irinaman? I should have chosen easier name to say. I do think it's kind of funny that these guys already gave in to somebody.
Incoming transmission.
They may get free. They may be able to break free from the shaman. But the shaman, yeah. That's funny, they had a fully upgraded starbase and they didn't.
Incoming transmission.
Wow, look at that, 4,000. They've got 4,000? How did they get that much fleet power? That is quite impressive. You guys are in a pretty good position right now, aren't you? Let's see if I can find anybody else's fleets.
Incoming transmission.
Like, these guys. Let's go fly into there. See what happens. Like, a lot of people don't even have fleets. They've got 4,000 right here. The Cult of the Claw. guess when you compare it to like some of these star bases, they're probably not that impressive, are they? Let's go in here and see what this star base looks like. 2.7 isn't terrible. And it's because they had like literally no fleet. They hadn't built up a fleet. They don't have a very good planet. They're just like, yeah, we'd rather not die. Looking back on it, I probably should have integrated that one. I wasn't off to. It was always kind of bound to fail.
The spirits
Whatever,
have
though.
granted us new wisdom.
The only people that seem to not like them are these crusaders down here, which I just gave a lot of minerals to. Hey, look, they're going to be able to get this system and other things and be able to build out a little bit. Get them crusaders. Hey, crusaders have 4,000. 4,000 seems to be the number which people are able to build to.
Construction complete.
Hey, somebody else just became a vassal. The Reformed Crusaders. Okay. Now you get a powerful vassal because I just gave them minerals. Should have done that. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to give any more people minerals. Morgath, you should have known. You're going to stay independent. You should stay true to your promise.
Construction complete.
It's okay. I did the measure secretly. None of the other nations are aware. The shroud must become more powerful for Morgath to see the future with precision. Right now it's a little bit inaccurate. You like spice?
Incoming transmission.
Couple guys out there that seem to hate me still. Farmer's market is still independent, huh? I don't think I gave them minerals. You guys can have some minerals. What did I just say? I wouldn't give any more minerals away. Well, they're independent, and they're off by themselves. Does Food Pilot need a similar deal? Probably. To hold Rabenok. Let's give them 1,000 minerals. Please don't give in to other people soon. So these guys are doing okay, it looks like. I'm gonna give them 1,000 minerals because I don't think I gave them 1,000 minerals. And if I give them 2,000, will it make a giant difference? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, though.
Incoming transmission.
So these guys have a vassal. The Cult of Harmony is gonna try and get them in their ranks, huh? The Reclaimers. I don't know where the Cult of Harmony is. But you got a boring flag, dude, just saying. Like everybody else. around here.
Incoming transmission.
I expect these guys to come to go to war with them eventually. Democratic Crusaders against old-timey Crusaders. Are we all theocratic monarchies? Yes. / slaving despots, because we allow for xenoslavery. They've all like enslaved their own people, which I'm not a giant fan of. Am I authoritarian? Yeah, I'm authoritarian, so that's why they're doing it. I mean, my people, we're better than that, right? Look, we're in a positive. We don't have slaves. Actually, wait, that's not true. We do have slaves. We just don't enslave our own. So the Xeno is for. I wonder how my factions are doing now that I have like a lot less planets. Probably pretty good, right? If I had to guess. I'll check on the factions very soon. Gotta keep on upgrading. Kind of surprised they're already up to like 4,000 fleet power in just like a short amount of time.
Construction complete.
I mean, it's only been like what, a year in game or something like that?
Complete.
2 years, maybe 3.
Construction complete.
I've already had 2 people turned into protectorates or vassals, I think.
Incoming transmission.
Protectorates, because they're so weak. They're so far behind in research. I should have probably tried to guarantee their independence, but I just don't feel like getting caught in the web of diplomacy, and I still don't. Look, everybody likes these guys. Actually, wait, no. Not everybody, just me. The Chroniclers.
Incoming transmission.
That's our territory, huh? Or it's green, it's basically us. Oh, the Star Angels.
Incoming transmission.
No, never mind. I thought those were something else. Oh well. Grand Fleet. That's a good one to have. Get that again. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this. It doesn't look too different. Maybe I should suppress egalitarianism.
Incoming transmission.
Yes, let's suppress the bad factions and promote the good ones. Get rid of materialist people. Wasn't all I wanted to do. I wanted to go in here and I wanted to suppress this. What else was there? Could get rid of these factions by suppressing them. The peaceful one and the military one. That's this one. Let's promote the ones I like spiritualist. I am already promoting that. What about this one? I think I already am. Do I want to promote xenophobia? Not really. I might get rid of those other factions though. Fools. See, I'm spending 3 plus 4, 7 on that. It's quite a bit. Whatever though. It's just how it is sometimes. These guys don't seem to hate them yet, which is good. They were trapped in between this one and this one, but now they're not so trapped. They're definitely... Oh, that's not who I thought it was. There's another nation that's trapped. This one. Yeah, they're still trapped. I might leave this stuff here so that they can't come out as easily into this territory. Shamans are building up a pretty big fleet over there, it looks like. Let's see what these guys have over here. Let's see if I can track down their fleet. Cool. These guys are going to get strong soon. You can see it happening. There's a couple nations that are in nebulas. That's probably why I can't see their fleets.
Construction complete.
Now that I think about it, yeah, that's probably what's going on there. It has to be.
Incoming transmission.
Let's go down to the Paradise Dome. Yay for Paradise.
Construction complete.
I think I'm going to turn this into a mineral planet. Looks like it has a lot of minerals on it.
Incoming transmission.
Probably means I could get away with
Construction
this here.
complete.
Okay.
Incoming transmission.
There's this world, which needs somebody from what's it called? Somewhere that's got these slaves. 5 HSD. Find 5 HSD.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, so now that we're here, we can go in there and build this. Cool. Neither of these are upgraded. Wow. Pirates, huh? Who would have thought? Apparently that's where pirates are going to spawn for me. Right there. Ooh, the Con Slayers have 7,000 right there. Why do these guys have nothing right here? It's just they're sitting still, huh?
Construction complete.
You guys okay? They look like they should be expanding to me. Just haven't been. Yeah, they got like pirates all around them and I just can't see them.
Incoming transmission.
No, I would be able to because I got a thing right there. Very strange. Yeah, people seem to be taking very different approaches.
Incoming transmission.
Lots of people want non-aggression packs still, huh? Sorry, guys.
Incoming transmission.
Part of me is a little worried that their other nations are going to get too strong for me to contain.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
Which is why I'm continuously building here. Not going to make it easy for them. Oh, we don't have a temple here apparently. Let's get ourselves a temple. Now, I feel like this is 6. Let's type 6HS. Yeah, it looks like that's 6. But was that number 6? That should be number 7, shouldn't it? Yeah, the one that I labeled number 6 should be number 7, I think.
Construction complete.
Or 8. I think this one's 6 and I labeled the other one 6. Which is fine. Just label it though.
Construction
Oops.
complete. Heretic fleet detected. Construction complete.
Keep on building. Now, let's go to over here. This is no longer 6, this is 7, I think. I have 7 ring worlds. That makes sense to me, at least. Let's go crazy on the what are they called? Those.
Incoming transmission.
Let's put this one right there, followed by one of those.
Incoming transmission.
We'll get one of these. And now it's time to just go crazy on the strongholds, I think.
Incoming transmission.
Let's just get a lot. Looks like it had a decent amount of research on it, but I'm just ignoring it. I don't need research anymore.
Evading heretics.
I'm going to put this on this. Oh, I haven't been watching chat at all. In case you're watching this on YouTube, I record this on Twitch and on my computer at the same time in case I have like technical difficulties of any kind. Yeah, I definitely paved over a lot of research on this planet. Whatever. It's more safe now. It's a super bastion. The best kind.
Complete.
Whatever.
Incoming transmission.
Another one of these here, please. Somebody wants a... Oh,
Incoming
they got a
transmission.
defensive pact up and running. That's awesome. Yes, you guys won't be eliminated. The pacifists have a freaking defensive pact with somebody. I'm so happy to see that. The reclaimers over here.
Incoming transmission.
Took a favorable trade deal. Smart. Making allies.
Incoming transmission.
Go reach into the shroud. I'm basically doing this to see if I can upgrade my my leaders to
Construction complete.
immortals. I like that event chain. I think it's quite fun.
Construction complete.
Let's replace this with the paradise thing if I don't have it already. Looks like I do. So now I need to place a one of these. As much as I want to just sit back and watch, I gotta keep developing. I put this here, I think. That makes sense. Come back to that later. Still don't have a temple, huh? Well, I think it's time for a temple. Psychics are pretty good, so might as well encourage that.
Evading heretics.
They don't seem to be very popular with their neighbors. Look at these silly crusaders over here. Still got like no fleet. There hasn't been any war, has there? That's gotta change soon. Can't see that this staying like this for very long, this peaceful. Oh, whoa, hey, look at that. I'm gonna read this in a second. I just want to make sure I build a thing here. So what's this? So they haven't built it, but they want to make Colossus.
Evading heretics.
Well, okay then. I think you're putting yourself in a pretty bad position, to be honest. I don't know why you'd go for that. Seems like everybody on your planet is just miserable.
Incoming
Oh no,
transmission.
I didn't give them any energy. Somehow I messed up here. You guys need energy now.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
No, I'm sorry guys. I didn't mean to. They're so dead. I wonder if there's any other nations that just don't have like energy or something like that. He just had like 0 energy. How did I miss that? Completely. They were sabotaged.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
They have -2 food too, so I want to give them a little bit of food. Alright, we're gonna help out these guys because I put them in a bad position. They'll get to that one. But will they get to here? Let's do that. I'm sorry.
Incoming transmission.
Are your people starving? I don't think they're starving anymore. Yay. There's just so much science down here that I didn't get rid of. I thought I went through all the planets and did that, but like I guess I missed one or two. I had to miss one or two. Be quite impressive if I didn't. 'Cause there was 30 something of them, as far as I can tell.
Incoming transmission.
Let's see how the factions are doing. I think there's one less member in this. Yay.
Incoming transmission.
I could probably put my own people on the caste system and get better unity, but I'm not going to. That sounds evil. Did not exterminate like 90% of the galaxy just to be evil, right? No, no, no.
Incoming transmission.
We did so we can be good. At least something like that.
Construction complete.
I don't have that many energy planets. I should probably invest more in some energy. No more in science. We don't need any more focus in science. Oh, another rivalry. Eyes of Truth. Star Angels? I could have seen that one coming. The Eyes of Truth are in old Scourge territory. This is where the Scourge came through. They're in a pretty good position, aren't they? Good energy, mineral, income. If I'd set up MAGA like I set up that one, then they'd probably be quite a bit bigger. I'm pretty close with getting the food right on this planet. I wonder where this is. So this is 7HSC. Yeah, that's right.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
My people seem pretty okay with the reset that we have brought about. There are a couple people here and there who are not happy. The xenophobes, huh? You could be happier, huh?
Heretic fleet detected.
really wanted to get rid of this faction. There's probably a better way of doing that. I stop enslaving the Julans, then they'll have less attraction. These ones just simply are, yeah, got an active political faction. So if I found a way to get rid of the ones that believe in what they believe, out of this faction, yeah, that could work. Maybe I could take anyone who doesn't believe in the right beliefs and bring them here. And again, on my home planet, apparently there's some people who don't believe in the right stuff. Yeah, look at them go. They actually got a little bit of territory here. Good for them.
Incoming transmission.
It might be time for me to go to my star bases again.
Transmission. Incoming transmission.
I understand what's being, it's not being used. Is it that? Just keep this stuff going. I think I need to change this to that. I think I want to make some more energy planets so that I can take the energy off of my stations. I have a lot of minerals now. I've been focusing on that pretty hard. So energy planets are the next focus. else should I buy here? Okay.
Incoming transmission.
I think they can take care of themselves now. Oh, look at this. They just rivaled the guy back. That was a new one for a second. Is there a fleet around here? I want to get somebody over there now. Of course. Yeah, it would take a while.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
Yeah, this is fun for me. Kind of taking in the politics that the AI sets up. All the weird political situations. Do we even need any shipyards? At this point in time, I feel like not really. Let's get one of those upgrades. They're pretty nice. Yay! Ring world complete. Now where do I want to build the next one?
Construction complete.
Did tell myself it was going to be near here, didn't I? Can I make a ring world here? I can. Right around a neutron star.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, building one around a neutron star sounds like a great
Incoming
idea.
transmission.
In case you can't tell, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, it does make sense from a border point of view to secure
Incoming
that.
transmission.
But yeah, there's probably some other areas I can upgrade, like this, and then that. Make this a proper sector. Another. You know what? Yeah, let's not upgrade this one just yet. Stop this. Upgrade near this other ring world. Ring world, please. What What's this? They got the farmer's market too? No. Where was that? Where's farmer's market?
Construction complete.
It's another tiny planet, huh? They've done okay for themselves, to be honest. I thought they were gonna be a bit of a contender. The shaman are proving to be quite an interesting threat here. Taking in all these protectorates. They'll probably integrate them at one point. Wow. You guys should have, nah, you really didn't have the ability to fight them, did you, with 1,000? Only 1,000 fleet power. And these guys aren't going to be very strong when they run into other people, but I think they got the support of these guys, which is nice. I'm happy to see they got some support. They still haven't done anything. I need to give them energy, because I think they are probably, like, trying to clear out their planet before they move on. If you look here, they got like a bunch of tile blockers. This is starting to look a little bit crowded over here, huh? Well, it has been crowded for a while, but it's looking even more so. The shaman will have to flex their muscles soon. It's kind of weak, unless they've split up their fleets half and half or something like that, which would make more sense. Let's go in here and rank them all by relative power. The Dark Angels apparently are doing the best, which I think are down here. No, this is Star Angels. They're close.
Incoming transmission.
I'm surprised, to be honest. I didn't think they'd be doing that well. Dara's was one of my favorite planets, so it's kind of cool. They're in a good position right now. It's a nice planet. These guys still haven't done much, huh? Dark Angels will probably take him over soon. It's okay. I didn't want things to be exactly even. Look at all this empty space right here. What are these habitats people could be claiming? Probably should have set up one of the nations over here. It's just like nobody over here. Even on like a smaller one, this size 19, they would have been fine because they didn't have anybody to compete with. They wouldn't have had anybody to compete with. There's got to be a war right around the corner. I am calling it. It's gonna happen in the next episode. It has to. just upgrade these to say I did.
Incoming transmission.
I think we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. Still got like 10 more minutes I could put in this episode. So yeah, I'll record for 10 more minutes, give you the full 2 hours, or try to get close to that. Should have these guys hovering. Go hover here. Good queen.
Heretic fleet detected.
Upgrade this. I don't want these, I want star bases, I think. That makes more sense. Let's go with that. Looks like a pretty good base, but it doesn't have these yet. So it has a little bit smaller power. Cool. Let's keep on upgrading. Where was this again? Yeah, let's give this anchorage points. This one can have defenses.
Construction complete.
All right. Don't cause a fallen empire.
Complete.
We have a giant fleet.
Incoming transmission.
So yeah, if you're new to this channel, I do like to post one video from my single player series every other day, and then in between those videos I'll post something from a multiplayer series. And every once in a while I'll record other little things like reviews for TV shows, and if you enjoyed this, you should check out those other videos, because I think that as much as I'm enjoying this, I have a lot of other interesting things out there that are just as good. This has been a fun role-playing series, but it's kind of slow, and I don't have a lot to say all the time, so yeah. Things like the TV show reviews I enjoy a lot, and I think are pretty different than what you usually see on YouTube. So let's review what's happened so far. We've got 2 rivals down here. think some other rivals in the galaxy, they happened a long time ago, and I can't remember who it was that rivaled who. But if I go through the context, I can see who hates who. Oh, it was the Rixian and their neighbors, these guys, the Robo-Roaches. So their rivals, their allies. I think those are the three major developments in this last episode. I think that, yeah, it would be worth reviewing that stuff at the beginning and at the end of episodes now that I don't have a whole lot to do. I'm not fighting any wars, at least I'm not going to be in the near future. I'm going to let these guys kind of have their own societies. And yeah, checking on their relative power here and there sounds like a fun idea. So far, these guys are doing pretty poorly because, well, let's face it, they're all
incoming transmission.
The
Our ships have
protectorates that I used to have. The loyalists down here don't seem to be doing very good, huh? You're making food. You got some territory. So even though they're not doing great, they should do okay. Now let's go see the strongest. Still this Dark Angels followed up by the Shroud. What do you call them? Shard people. The Genoans that I released. The Enlightened Barons. Yeah, it makes sense for them to be powerful. They don't have a lot to compete with. That's an interesting position for one of the more powerful contenders in the galaxy. They may be able to expand. The Knights of Night. They were kind of weak until recently. I think they just expanded a bunch. They didn't even get out there, did they? That is sad. You're gonna have like next to nothing. If they're lucky, they'll be able to build up here.
Complete.
I kind of want to build there and hand it off to them. Oh, there goes my alarm. I think it's a little bit early. Well, serves them right. They weren't good allies. They should have been better allies. And then maybe I would have made sure your planets were better suited for this. I wonder where they fall on the list of power. Probably pretty far down here. They're not the worst. How is the Horde doing worse than them? They must be more invested in the future, because the Horde has some really good territory, and I imagine they're building it up or something like that. Yeah, they got this. Like, come on. I expect them to do quite well in that corner. Kind of set them up to do well. I mean, Morgath didn't do it. I did it. Morgath has no idea. But yeah, this is coming up on the 2-hour mark, and I think that I'm gonna pause it and do my little outro here. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And if you have, maybe you want to check out some of the other stuff that I'm doing, and you can do that by going down to the description below. And yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I'll see you around. Have a good one.